And welcome back to a very special Inland Sports interview as we, again, our quarantined edition. We are not in the studio right now. We're doing it from my living room. But one of these guys, he's one of our favorites. We haven't heard from him in a while. It's been way too long, but we wanted to catch up with him because we're hoping to hear, and I know we will, we're going to hear his name in the NFL draft coming up next week. It's former Centennial star J.J. Taylor joining us live on the show right now. And J.J., man, I know we're living in weird times right now, but you still must be pretty psyched with the NFL draft coming up next week. How are you feeling about right about now?
Man, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm excited for the process. I'm excited for the new journey that's up ahead for me. And like you said, it's very interesting. So, I mean, I can be one of many to say that I went through this during the NFL draft with, several hundreds of other people that are doing the same thing. So, pretty nice.
Well, JJ, let me ask you this. Let me kind of walk you through the last couple of weeks because I'm trying to figure out the timeline. I think you were at the combine, right? But did you have your pro day? Like, how much did you get in before the whole shutdown came?
So we did the training before the combine, went to the combine, and then literally, I want to say a week and a half, 2 weeks after the combine, everything was getting shut down, and that's when the whole outbreak really started, to where they started to tell us to stay in homes and things like that and started shutting everything down.
So what have you been able to do to kind of stay busy? Hey, Ray Bass is my guy at Boost Performance Training. I know you and Ray are tight. You're part of that Boost gang. But, what have you been able to do to just kind of keep your body in shape? Because you're going to get drafted and you're probably going to end up at a mini camp in, I don't know, a month or two. Like, football's going to start whether you're ready or not, right?
Most definitely. I just been at the house, going on runs in the morning. Haven't been able to really lift because I don't have any weights here at the house. So it's just been, body workouts, just straight body weight workouts, squats, sit-ups, chin-ups, push-ups, and a lot of lunges. So
Have you had a chance? I don't know. I saw Ray Bass was doing some stuff online, like hey, certain drills. Have you been in touch with him about just keeping your body right and staying in shape?
Most definitely. I had him email me a few workouts and stuff for me to do on my spare time, so I've been doing those. But then I've also gotten a lot of information and a lot of workouts from other coaches too. So I've been on it.
Well, JJ, I don't know how much you check out social media and Twitter, but one of my favorite guys to follow is he's a Fox Sports personality. His name's Matt Money Smith in Los Angeles, and he was retweeting some highlights of yours from the University of Arizona, and he was like, "Dude, I love this guy. He's a truck stick. Like, you were just running guys over." I don't know if you saw it or not, but I was like, "Man, that's my guy. That's JJ. Man, I know him from Centennial, but." That's part of your game, right? I mean, you might not be the biggest guy in the world, but you'll run some dudes over if you have to.
Yes, sir. Most definitely. It's a contact sport, and you can't shy away from anything.
So when you went, hey JJ, let me ask you this: so when you went to the NFL Combine, I don't know what you measured out at, 5'6", 185, or wherever you came in at. But does it really matter at the end of the day? Like, if you can go out there and run the football, that's what it matters, right?
I mean, that's what should matter. If you can play, you can play. And it doesn't matter if you're 7 feet tall or you're 5 feet tall. If you can make plays, then I feel like, opportunities should be given and credit should be, given to where it's due.
Well, you're part of a long lineage of great Centennial high school running backs, man. Like, it's like tailback high school, at Centennial High School with all these great running backs. Have you had a chance to, stay in touch with Matt Logan or some of your teammates from those Centennial days?
Most definitely. I still keep in contact with most of my teammates from my senior year. A couple of teammates from, that were in the upper grad and lower grad, and then I see Matt Logan a lot, and I still keep in touch with him. So.
Have you thought about what it's going to be like when you finally hear your name called in the NFL draft? I know this year is going to be a lot different because all the general managers and the coaches are probably going to be like in their living rooms or at home. It's just going to be different, but you will hear your name. You will see it pop up on the little draft board and all that stuff. Have you thought about that moment yet? Because it's going to come next week.
I haven't even thought about it. It hasn't even hit me yet. Really, I've been just making my days count and haven't been thinking ahead. So when the time comes, then that's probably when the nerves and butterflies and things like that might kick in. But until then, I'm just chilling.
Well, before you get drafted by an NFL team, because I think in about a week or so you're going to have a new favorite NFL team. But growing up, was there a running back or an NFL team that you really liked?
Yeah, I mean, I've been a Chiefs fan for a minute. I used to watch LT all the time. YouTube Barry Sanders, and then Jamal Charles, Darren Sproles, and um, that's about it. But
So there was a lot of great running backs, and I'm glad you brought up Darren Sproles because he was a guy who could do a lot of different things. You can catch the ball out of the backfield as well. I mean, do you feel like given the opportunity, you can pass protect, you can run the football, you can catch it out of the backfield? Do you feel like you're pretty versatile in that regard?
no, most definitely, they had me do it at Arizona, and I feel like I did a real good job with that. And I feel like if you can do it at the college level and you keep your head on straight and do what you're supposed to, you can do it in the NFL.
What's it like for your family? Are they starting to get excited? Are they starting to get pretty stoked about next week in the NFL draft? Are they getting nervous? I mean, what's kind of the emotions?
I mean, we haven't really spoke about it yet. That's not that hasn't been a topic. We've just really been more focused as a family is staying healthy and protected and things like that, and just making it out of the situation that we're in, really. So there's been no focus on the football, really.
Well, I know we are definitely living in some serious times right now, but the NFL draft, I think, is going to give a lot of us sports fans and football fans a break from all the seriousness in the world right now because we need something. We need some football, man. So we're excited for the draft, and I'm excited to see where your name's going to be called. Do you look at any of those draft boards or where you might go or what teams are interested? Do you get caught up in any of that?
No, I kind of anything with my name in it, I kind of stay away from it, really. You know, not because I can't take criticism or things like that. It's just it's not my place to really focus on what good or what bad things people have to say. So I've just really been focusing on the things that I know that I got to focus on, and just being ready for my name to be called to go anywhere that I have to go. So.
Well, JJ, man, I dig your style, dude. I like where your head's at right now, like going into the NFL draft. Again, we're living in some crazy times right now, but the NFL draft will be fun. We're looking forward to it, and we can't wait to hear your name called next week. So I appreciate your time, dude. I know you're a busy guy, even though you're stuck at home, but you still got stuff going on.
Still got stuff going on for sure. So.
But best of luck, man. I do appreciate the time. And listen, when you make it to the NFL, don't big time me because I'm going to come calling again. I want some interviews from you still.
Got you. Sounds like a plan. I'll be looking forward to it.
All right, that's J.J. Taylor, former Centennial High School and, of course, University of Arizona running back here on the Inland Sports Show, getting ready for the NFL Draft. JJ, that was great, man. I can't thank you enough. That was great to spend a little bit of time with you, so I do appreciate it.
I appreciate it as well.
All right. See you, JJ. Good luck next week.
Thank you. Have a good one.
All right. You too. Thanks. Bye.